Good afternoon, Wildcats. I'm Helen Reardon.
And I'm Emma Turton, and you're watching WCAT Weekly News.
Get excited, Wildcats. It's time to vote for next year's co-chairs. The co-chairs are representatives for the entire upper school student body. Look for an email tomorrow with the link to watch speeches from the candidates. The voting will be open until Tuesday at 9. The new co-chairs will step in for Jenna and Connor, who have a few words for us.
Hey guys, we hope that everyone had a great spring break and had a fun St. Patrick's Day. As you just heard, the co-chair candidates for next year are coming out tomorrow, so make sure to watch all the videos and be sure to vote. Also, remember to cheer on the spring sports teams as they get deeper into their seasons.
Thanks, Connor. Again, hope you guys are doing well. We're about to wrap up midterm grades, so make sure you're just finishing the year strong. You won't regret it if you stay focused. And we'll see you guys next week. Go Cats!
Next week, rising 10th, 11th, and 12th graders will be voting for their class officers. Your grade chairs will send you the link to watch speeches and pick your favorite candidate. Then you can cast your vote for your top choices of representatives to lead each grade.
Make sure to check your email to get the link and vote.
The newest issue of the Byline was released last Monday, so be sure to check it out.
Here's Byline head editor Sarah Street with more on the stories and content in this month's issue.
The March issue of the Byline has a lot of great articles about athletics on campus and also the arts, both within campus and in the Atlanta community. And it would be great if you scrolled through the website, which is thebyline.com. I'm not really a fan of Taylor Swift, but I do agree with the ranking.
Thanks, Sarah. Can't say I'm a big Taylor Swift fan either, but I'll be sure to click on thebyline.com to read all about the Divided City documentary and a ranking of Taylor Swift's best songs.
The Westminster Writing Fellows, with support of Mr. Chard, had a workshop with famous Belarusian poet and Cornell professor Valshina Mort, where they worked on poetry translation.
Over the past few months, the Writing Fellows have been studying poetry translation, which is essentially where we take a poem that was originally written in another language, and then we interpret it through our own words.
Today, at 4, all the poets, including Mr. Chard and Miss Moore, will gather for readings.
As we approach the end of the school year, many leadership opportunities for the next school year are opening up.
One leadership position for the rising junior girls is the program GIRLS, which stands for Girls Empowered for Relationships, Leadership, and Service. Here is Dr. Hansen with more information.
So GIRLS is a group of 16 girls that are chosen as kind of a super club, and they're chosen to help mentor the 9th grade class, and they'll work together and come up with activities and programming for 9th graders. So it's a great way to mentor 9th graders, but it's also a great way to connect with other juniors.
Thanks, Dr. Hansen. Make sure to check out the Wildcat updates for more on the different applications.
Now, let's go to WCAT's James Carr with sports.
Thanks, Emma. Last year, Westminster spring sports were cut short, but this year, Wildcats are excited to have full seasons to compete in. The varsity girls soccer team has continued their winning ways with a victory against Whitewater on Monday. The Cats are back in action tomorrow in their region game at Sandy Creek. Just like the varsity boys, who battled Macaulay on Tuesday before traveling to Tyrone to take on the Patriots tomorrow. We caught up with senior captain Wayme Agbe for some thoughts on the season.
We're a defense-heavy team. We like to defend first and then attack on the counter. We have a couple players that are really good. We have Sai Tumala, Edward Rendell, Alex Lee, myself. There's a great team full of attackers and defenders from top to bottom, and we should be really good.
The track and field team is coming off of a strong performance in last weekend's Buffalo's River Ridge Invitational. The girls placed first and the boys placed third against several 6 and 7A schools. The Cats will run again at the Christian Coleman Invitational this weekend. The boys lacrosse team will have their first game since spring break tonight. The game is now at Woodward due to the recent rain on Fritz Orr Field. On Saturday, the Cats will head up to Allatoona for the Turner Cockrell Lacrosse Classic, a tournament supporting the scholarship in his name and the Turner's Heroes organization. Westminster takes on Lambert High School at 10 a.m. and students are welcome to attend. The girls lacrosse team defeated Mount Perrin on Tuesday at home in the downpour, with 5 goals coming from senior Eleanor Carroll and loads of saves coming from co-chair Jenna Brown in her first year on the team. The Cats play next Tuesday at Blessed Trinity. And finally, the varsity gymnastics team is flipping right into their season. They have already had 2 meets under their belt, including yesterday's event versus Milton and Cartersville. Next up is Chattahoochee High School and North Atlanta on Wednesday. Catch all home meets live on WCAT. That's all for sports this week. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, James, and go Cats.
Hey Helen, why did the lemon stop rolling down the hill?
Why?
Because it ran out of juice.
That's a good one, Emma.
But you know what hasn't run out of juice? The newest addition to Malone Dining Hall.
That's right, you can now find lemonade and sweet tea in Malone, just like last year.
Well, that's all for this week. I'm Emma Turton.
And I'm Helen Reardon. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week on WCAT Weekly News.